Welcome to Cashflow. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up matching rules within your bank feeds to speed up your processing. Firstly, on the left hand side, click into the banking module. Once within here, go to the account that you set up your bank feed for and click on the import option. Within this screen, at the top of the page, you will see there is an option for matching rules. If we click on matching rules, this will load them into the system. We have one that is always on and it's always automatically assigned, which basically means if you've got any sales or purchase invoices within your cash flow account and those payments come through on your bank statement, the software will try and automatically match those against the relevant transaction. To set up our new rules, all we need to do is click on the Create option at the top of the screen. So once I click on here, I can now set a new rule to say every time something happens on my bank statement, I can tell it where to post that to in my cash flow account automatically without me having to use the matching screen. So basically we've got some transactions in here, so I can say every time that I see money coming into my bank that says interest on my bank statement, I want you to post a bank transaction to interest received. And the VAT amount on that is NA and the rule name is interest. And then I can save that. So we would work with our bank statement, just go down it and add in all the repeat transactions that occur on a regular basis. So if I click on Create again, and say every time I see money going out of my bank and on my bank statement it says rent, I want you to post a bank transaction directly against my rent nominal code. Got 20% VAT on my rent, so I can add the VAT rate in there, and then I can just give that a rule name for rent. One more rule I'm going to create, so I'm just going to create another one to say every time I see money going out my bank statement and it says cash flow, I want you to go and post a transaction, and we're just going to post that against substance. And then I'm going to put my VAT rate in there and give that a name. And once I've done that, just hit save. So once you've created all of these various rules within this matching rule screen, if we now go through to our bank feed and go and put our date range in, so again I'm just going to go from the start of April to the end of April and load those transactions through. On the left hand side of the screen we can see the transactions that have come through from our bank statement, and on the right hand side we can see exactly where that's posted it to. So our auto assign rule has picked up a sales invoice and it's automatically assigned that for us. And we've got another one here that has picked up on a purchase invoice and one here that's picked up a purchase invoice. So the assign rule is basically guessing exactly where those payments need to go to. Where it says create, that's where it's used a rule that we've set up in the system. So you saw the rule I set up to say every time I see money going out that says cash flow, post a bank transaction to subsistence, and that's what's happened here. We've also got a one for our rent, so you can see our rent's gone out and it's posted it to rent, and our interest has come in and it's posted it to interest received. So at no point now do I actually have to go into the matching screen and match those transactions up. I can just say, yep, I'm happy with that, import now, and that's going to import those 7 transactions directly into Cashflow without me having to match any of those transactions off, which means my bookkeeping is going to be accurate and it's done very, very quickly. And that's how easy it is to set up matching rules for your bank feeds within your Cashflow bookkeeping software.